everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Key. I'm your host, Kiara Overton, otherwise known as Key. As usual, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for watching Tea Time with Key. As I always say, this channel would be nothing without you because, of course, without my subscribers, I really would just be talking to myself. Well, I guess I'd be talking to my guests, but I'd still be talking to myself. I don't know. But if you're new here, I hope after watching this episode today that you guys want to stay tuned for more Tea Time with Key episodes and hopefully even go back and watch some of the previous episodes. Today, as usual, I have a very special guest on the show today. She has a fitness business. She actually has more than just a fitness business because she be doing hair too sometimes. My guests just be so talented, y'all. But anyways, her name is Jasmine. So you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Brown, also known as Jasmine Fit. I'm a wellness coach, personal trainer, group exercise instructor, and a former nutrition club owner. So anything health and wellness wise, I'm your girl.
Okay, I was just telling them before in the intro, I was like, look, she do everything. Because I said she do fitness, but I was like, wait, she do hair too.
Yeah,
like you be doing it all.
Serial entrepreneurship, gotta have it.
That's how you gotta have it. What we just talked about, all them streams of income y'all need to have on the last episode. So how did you get started with Jasmine Fit?
So literally, I got my name from when I originally started my brand. Mm-hmm. When I first started Get Fit with Jazz, which started out as a group exercise class. Mm-hmm. Before then, I was literally just trying to get myself together, you know, health and wellness wise. I got out of a relationship, you know, it was the end of my freshman year. I felt like I had more than a freshman 15. I actually gained weight and then lost weight just from stress, from frustrations, life, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I want to take myself serious again. I want to get myself back at the place that I know that I came from. You know, I did all the sports in high school. You know, I did competitive and sideline cheerleading, golf, weightlifting. Yes, girl, you know, a little bit, Tiger Woods. But you know, I did every sport, and I was just like, okay, I have to get back to that. I love being in shape. I love the definition of my arms. My family used to be like, girl, you need to train us. I used to laugh it off.
Right.
So girl, around this time, Snapchat was really popping. So every single day during my 8-week body transformation challenge that I got involved in, I was taking video and pictures like day 1, day 3, day 18. And people were like, oh, keep going, Jazz, keep going. So then at the end of the challenge, I took before and after pictures. And people were like, you really did your thing. And I'm like, yeah, I think I did. Like, it was different. And you know, that summer I started doing exercise classes on A&T's track with my bros through Herbalife, and we loved it. I love the community vibe. I love being able to motivate others. And I started off just as a participant. By the time it was over, they were calling me coach. And I was like, okay, this is different. I was like, and I love helping people feel good about themselves because I felt like, you know, before my freshman year, I always had confidence. I would always be the one to gas up my friends and vice versa. But when I was in a place where I wasn't able to gas my own self up, I had to change that. So being able to bring that positivity into their lives, it just meant the world to me. So I was like, I think I can really do this. And if I was ever granted the opportunity to teach my own fitness class, I know what I would bring to the table. I know how I would design it. I know the music. I want to have twerk music in there, help the ladies, you know, get their mind off of the pain. And sure enough, God is so good because I literally talked to my friend named Anthony that worked at the A&T's gym. And I was like, hey, I really want to work in here. Like, you know, I was in there every day during the summer anyway. So he's like, I got you. So I went and interviewed and I got hired that next semester. And after that, my boss, she literally taught me different avenues of fitness, like how to develop an actual workout plan, nutrition. You know, I got the nutrition from Herbalife also, but to really break down nutrition, you know, macronutrients, things of that nature. And she asked, you know, which of you fit coaches, you know, want to have your own workout class? I'm like, oh, bet.
I can do that. I got that.
Yes. I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. So sure enough, I did it and I started it. My first class probably had like 3 to 5 people, but I was so excited. It was my own. You know, I did my friend Ariel. She's crazy because she's my business partner now with another business. But she designed my flyer and she had my pictures up there, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. So that's how Get Fit with Jazz started. Everybody calls me Jazz Be Fit. So I was like, wow. And from there, literally my last class at A&T probably finished around like 50 participants, and it was consistently growing. My group me by the end of it had over 200 people. Like it was wild. I was like, wow. God is so good. Like, I loved it.
He really
yes.
is. And it's crazy that you were able to turn like that passion you had and that drive you had for working out yourself to helping others and motivating people. Because you're really, this is one person, when I tell y'all, she support everybody. Like, I see her and everybody comment supporting them, new business ventures, all of that. And I think that's just so important, especially for what you do, because it's genuine and coming from your heart when you're motivating people.
Yeah, I know what it's like to not have that support. And it's like, now everybody's like, yeah, you doing your thing, but it's like, y'all don't understand. There was a lot of times where I'm like, yo, can I get a repost?
Right.
Like,
look, people, look, you trying to share this with me.
Like, dang, I'm trying to do something great out here. Like, goodness. But everything happens in time.
Exactly. That's a fact. So what is the biggest problem you feel like women face in the fitness industry?
I know for a fact when I was like doing my workout classes, guys always felt like that they weren't going to get worked out hard enough because I'm a female trainer.
Right.
And then when they finally came to my class, they're like, oh no, like this is for real.
Right.
Like, we did the upper body day. They were drenched in sweat. I said, don't play. Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I don't know how to get out of business. You know what I'm saying? So that, and then like, I feel like sometimes like women in the fitness industry can be over sexualized because yes, we want to wear spandex, we want to wear sports bras. Like, if I work for this body,
you gonna see
it's not even just for you. It's for me, period.
I'm
Like, I like what I get. I think that's so lame because, like, okay, well, guys get sexualized too, but I don't know. Like, with women, I feel like we get it even more. But, you know, it's all good. It happens, but whatever. Just keep your comments to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself.
Look, keep your hands to yourself.
While we're in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
I be seeing her do kickboxing too, so.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to my trainer because, listen, Bam, he helped me with these hands. Like, I got them.
Look into that.
They certified. Okay.
How do you define success in your industry?
For me personally, success in my industry deals with, you know, when it comes to my clients, being spiritually, physically, and mentally aligned. So I want them to be fit in all three ways, you know, because like I was saying, you know, you can eat your kale, drink your water, but if your mind's not fit and your spirit's not fit, you're not complete fitness. I believe in that total divine alignment. So as long as my clients, I'm pushing them not just physically, but mentally and dropping seeds spiritually because, you know, we're not always supposed to be that person that leads everyone to God, but to drop those seeds and to plant them and to water them, like, you know, you can help cultivate the process, but I'm not a Bible thrower. I don't be like, you need to live like this, you need to do that. Like, that's not me. And I don't like people that do that because that's why people get turned away from churches now because of hypocrites and people that are telling people how they need to be living. Like, that's not how it is. You need to focus on your walk and allow other people to get on their path when it's their time because God reaches people at different times. But I do like to give them, you know, a little bit of little jazz here, a little sprinkle a little bit, you know, just trying to touch them because, you know, that's what has helped me in this process. So I just do what I know. I do what I, you know, has helped me and has gotten me to where I am. So, you know, I'm gonna give God the glory, period.
That's fact. So what keeps you going? Because, well, one, I just want to reflect on you recently just had an injury. Yes. And I feel like you already, like I said, were a motivational, inspirational person to me, but now it's like you're just going 10 times harder, and that's just amazing to see. So what's been keeping you motivated through that and just through your fitness journey in general?
I think what keeps me motivated is that I know that I have a purpose in this world, and I know what my passion is, and my passion is helping others, especially in hard times, because people don't realize weight journeys, whether it's even losing weight or gaining weight, it's still a process, and it can be hard. It can be very hard in every way. So just trying to keep them motivated, you know, while they're going through different things, that's how I keep my own self motivated. I think about, okay, what have I done for others? You know, how has this helped somebody? How can this injury potentially lead me to new clients, like people that have had previous injuries? You know, they have certifications for, I forgot the word of it, but basically for clients that have had previous injury, corrective exercise, you know, to help clients that have had injuries that, you know, want to get back into the gym, that want to have a healthy lifestyle. And I was just like, you know, I can literally take this experience and make it a story. You know, this is how I was feeling before, but this is how I was able to overcome. And I truly believe that when you share your story, when you share your testimony, that someone else's freedom is locked up in that. Like, you're able to tell them, okay, this is how I got out, this is how you can get out too. Whether they decide to take that way or not, I know that I put it out there. So instead of me, I was down and out. I was really down and out for the first couple of days. And I was like, God didn't bring me this far to drop me. Like, this is going to be something bigger than I even realized. Like, this is a story in itself. Every day that I wake up, I go to physical therapy, and I'm able to bend my knee more and more. Like, that's supernatural healing. Like, that's great for me. So, he's always going to get the glory in it. So, just being able to share my story, I feel like that really helps others. And, just looking at it as, what is this teaching me versus why is this happening to me? Because what this has taught me is, okay, even though you're not physically in the gym, you can still do online training. Exactly. You can just do online challenges. You can still message people like, hey, keep up the good work. You can post progress videos. That's still, putting my purpose and my passion into the atmosphere to be able to help somebody else. So that is what has really kept me going, because I know there's somebody else, people that have come before me with injuries, and I know there's people that are going to come after me with injuries. But if I can help them, that's all that really matters. It's not about me at the end of the day.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So, I know you talk about God a lot. So, how has he helped you along your journey?
Girl, listen. I swear God has given me so many visions, so much clarity. Because I'm like, well, I always used to ask, like, oh my goodness, what is my purpose in this world? Like, what do you want me? And I was at a young age. Literally, a friend of mine, he was really good friends. Oh my goodness. He passed away when he was 16 in a car accident. And I was like, okay, like, I need to do something. I need to really, like, I have to realize we could really be here today and gone tomorrow. Like, what am I going to leave in this world? What's going to be, my legacy? And I was like, I have to really start locking in and focusing, because if I leave today, what are people going to remember me by? So I was like, okay, God, like, what's my purpose? Like, what am I going to do? Like, how can I do this? And he just started just shifting things and moving things and allowing me to meet certain people, allowing me to go through different paths. And it was literally, my connection with God got stronger that same summer that I decided that I wanted to change my body physically. So he was already working on me spiritually, but physically I was working too. So all of those things started to affect my mental. That's where I got that divine alignment from. So it's literally just the vision that he's giving me, the things that he's showing me, like stuff that I want to do currently, stuff I want to do in the future. He's literally just directing my path and dropped certain people that have been able to mold me. When we go through this thing called life, it's like we're gonna have a lot of situations, we're gonna have a lot of people, we're gonna experience a lot of things, but how can it mold you to be better? You know what I'm saying? So literally just prayer. I tell God all the time, I'm like, how we talking? I'll be like, God, like this happened today, and I just don't know how to feel about it. But he'll be like, it's all good. Like, I got. He's like, it's constant reminder, like, I got you. Like, even after my injury, I feel like I had to pray and fast harder than ever. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this is different for me. Like, I've never been hurt before. And literally, I remember this young lady. I wish I could remember her Instagram, but she literally sent me a message that was like, I was watching a sermon and God stopped me to talk to you. And she said to me, he wants you to know that he hears you and that he's thankful that you're trusting him in this process and he's got you covered. And I was like,
wow.
I was like, goodness. And it gets me so emotional because I'm like, yo, he sees me, he hears me, and I know it. But when you're down and out and you're hurt, like, you wonder sometimes, like, God, do you hear me? But the answer is yes. So I was like, okay, I'm going to keep pushing, because I know that this is going to be, like I said, it's going to be something far greater. Like, and it's crazy, when the injury happened, I was like, this is going to be some time for me to really sit down and be quiet and listen for what's next, because I always knew, like, where to go, but this is the time where I really have to focus on where he's trying to take me. So it's allowed me to be quiet, and he's truly been everything for me.
That's an amazing testimony.
Yeah, girl.
That's a testimony right
there. Girl,
ooh,
y'all understand.
So what's the hardest thing that you feel like you've been through since starting everything?
Oh, it was my last semester of, like, because I graduated with a degree in science. I was a bachelor's in science, so I was a pre-med biology student. And telling my parents that I didn't want to go to dental school, they were like, what you mean? Like, what? Like,
soldier boy mean?
I was pulling out teeth for other kids in elementary school. Like,
oh my God.
It'd be lunchtime, this girl had a loose tooth. I was like, okay, I'll go in the bathroom, wash my hands, pop it right out. She got her little tooth necklace, and I'm like, hey, I done pulled a tooth. This is cool. I'm a black dentist,
I'm dead.
Yeah, I used to go to, everybody want to go to the nurse to get the little crowns with the little tooth on it.
We didn't have that. No, we ain't had that. I'm mad now because I ain't get that.
Shout out to Citrus Elementary. Shout
out to y'all.
Wow. But yeah, I got so excited. I pulled out all of my teeth, all of my brother's teeth. Like, I never really had to go to the dentist for extractions until they were like my molars, like the bigger teeth. But I just know I want to be a dentist. And then we started volunteering with Operation Changing Lives, and it's an organization that takes these doctors overseas to perform cleft palate surgery. So like the reconstructive surgery, fix their teeth, fix the gaps in their lips. And I was like, I want to be oh my God, what's the word? Good Lord. I wanted to be like that type of dentist. I can't even think. Oral and maxillofacial.
Okay,
that's what it is.
I was off.
Orthodontist is for braces.
I was say I knew that.
Yeah,
but
I was like, I want to do this. And then I got to college, and my passion just, like, I really found out what my purpose and passion was. And I knew it was a purpose, and because it fell in my lap. Like, it literally fell in my lap. And I was like, whoa. Okay, I asked them, and here it is. So telling them that I didn't want to go to dental school, they were just so like shocked. My dad, he's an entrepreneur, so he came to a point where he's like, you know what, it's your life. They both just want what's best for me. Right. But they were like, at the end of the day, like, you have to live this life. You have to deal with the finances. They just wanted me to be comfortable financially. Right. I was like, bruh, when they started to see me paying my bills with my brand, and they wasn't sending no money, like, unless they wanted to. I'm like, you can send me some birthday cash, like, whatever, a little vacation money. But when I was really paying my bills, they were like, oh, like, you really can't say nothing. Right. So, it was cool, but that was really hard for me. And I remember we got into a whole argument. Like, they were like, bro, what you mean? Like,
last semester at college,
you went to your last semester. I was like, yo, y'all about to stress me out.
Right.
Like, y'all don't understand biology is hard. You start taking them organic chemistries, all that math and physics. I was like, I didn't like this coming into college. I definitely don't like it now. Like, it's harder.
That sounds like
too much. Oh my
goodness.
Yeah, they were upset.
That sounds like a lot. So what is the most important thing that you have learned since starting?
Your vision is yours. That's the most important thing. Your vision is yours. Whether you have support or not, you have to keep going, because the support will come eventually. Right. It might not come at all. I'm not saying it won't come, but like, it's your vision. Everybody's not going to understand your vision. Your own parents aren't going to understand your vision. Your friends might not understand your vision, but it's your vision. At the end of the day, that's what your story is going to be. And nobody can take that away from you. Just because there's other people in your industry, like I know so many trainers, but we're all cool. Like Rel, Ariel, Rob, like I look up to them because they're all doing their thing. And it's just like, just because they're in my industry and they're in the same field, like, doesn't mean that I have to downplay myself and downplay my skills. How they do it is how they do it. How I do it is how I do it. Right. So remember that the vision is yours, and nobody can take that away from you. And it doesn't matter how many people are in your industry. It could be 5 or 5 million. Nobody's gonna do it like you.
I know that's right. That's a real gem right there.
Yeah.
So what's some advice that you have? I feel like the big question I have is, what's some advice for that you have for people that are trying to manage all of that, like with their schedule? Because when you were a full-time student and stuff, and I know you were doing a lot of classes, you were doing your online clients. How are you managing all of that?
Oh, I had to get myself on a schedule. Like, my schedule would be literally from 8 to 9:45, I would do training in the gym. Then from 10 to 11, I would teach a class. Right. Then from 11 to 12:45, I'm back training groups. And then from 12 to 1:45, I get that one little break, and then I'm right back training. Then I have practice. Wow. Oh my goodness, I used to go from literally to the gym to practice to the gym, and I used to be like, I'm dead. What am I gonna eat? So making sure you have a serious time management skills, making sure you're eating, because I remember sometimes I'm telling my clients, y'all need to be eating 3 squares of meals a day, and I'm barely squeezing in 2 just because I'm so busy. But making sure you give yourself enough time. When you plan, think about time that you're gonna need to rest, time you're gonna need to eat, just time to just be by yourself, because good Lord, I feel like if I don't take a time for myself, I'm gonna drive myself crazy. No, so I was really big on self-care Saturdays. Like, this is when I'm going to the gym. This is when when I'm going, not to the gym, but I did not go to the gym on the weekends. Absolutely not, because I be in the gym Monday through Friday. I'm tired.
I'm about to say, you probably tired.
So I'll get waxes, I'll get facials, get my manicures, pedicures, things of that nature. Like, just take care of myself on Saturdays. I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing it. Granted, if you need some prayer, I got you. You need some advice, I got you. But I'm not meeting nobody. This is my day. So giving yourself self-care days, getting yourself on a serious schedule, and you better do some praying, because you have to remember, you can't be crying about what's going on when your goal is to eat. You can't cry about having too much on your plate when the goal is to eat. That's the goal. So if you remember, you want it to be there. So this is all that comes with it. You have to balance it all. And then, oh my goodness, thank God, my last 2 semesters I didn't have a lot of classes, because I remember I had one semester I was taking like 17 credit hours and I was about to die.
I'm taking 18 right now and I got senioritis. Woo.
Listen, I was crawling to graduation.
Look, I'm saying, like, I'm about to, look, I said I was going to run across the stage. My friend was like, no, you need a slow walk all that time it took. I'm like, you right, because I need to get and bask in my moment. Like,
and I told them when they were getting ready to read my name, my homeboy, he's an alpha, I was like, you need to wait until he's finished strolling because when I walk across the stage, they need to hear my name.
Right,
the whole name, okay? Because listen, I heard my stripes here.
For real, no, that's
so I took my time, hit a little flex. I was like, listen, y'all gonna see me when I'm across that
I know that's right.
Yes.
And what's like, so just ending off the interview, what's your biggest piece of advice for someone that wants to start a fitness business?
Just get help from people. Like, get help from those that have come before you that are very successful in the business. So, like, when I first started off, you know, it was J and Q. They taught me how to do the group exercise.
Right.
Then I got employed at a gym. So my boss, she's like, oh my goodness, she's like my mom in the work field. We're really great friends now that I've graduated. So we talk about things even deeper now. But get yourself a mentor. I do a lot of research, certifications. Like, those things are very important because they're gonna teach you. And it's not, like I said, it's not about what you know. It's about who you know, because certain trainers have different styles and you can pick and choose, like, okay, I like that, but I'm gonna change that. So you know, do your research, get you some mentors, and believe in yourself. Oh my gosh, you have to believe in yourself. You're gonna be the biggest cheerleader for your brand. If you're not excited for your brand, don't expect anybody to be excited. If you're not reposting and motivating and supporting other people, don't expect other people to support you, because literally you get out, you know, what you put in. So just believe in yourself.
That's a word. Look, that was a good interview. I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened. I'm just gonna skip into what I want to say. Jasmine is the most authentic, genuine person. Like, I wish y'all could be sitting on this couch with me, because like, you could feel her energy just radiating through the room. Like, she's just such an amazing person, so well spoken, and she has some great things coming this month.
Yes, February 23rd. I'm so excited.
She has some great things coming. Go ahead and plug yourself in.
Yes. So my Instagram and Twitter, I'm more, active on my Instagram. It's Jasmine, Jasmine, the letter B_fit. And you can also check out my website, getfitwithjazz.com. That's getfitwithjazz.com. Hope to see y'all soon.
Make sure y'all get fit with her, because she definitely did have me doing a workout challenge. Yes. November going into December, I was thinking I was about to have this winter body, and it's coming together. But listen, she had me working out. See, I need to make sure y'all go ahead
and she did her thing.
I was in that gym and I was eating right, so look, I was proud of myself. But gotta stay consistent. Look, hello, that's what it is. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Tea Time with Key. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
So excited.